I'm Stephen Mulhern and you're watching Tricky TV. And this is the Tricky Team.
Making you wonder how they do the impossible. It's Steve and Nazim. Amazing you with their awesome skills, Connor and KC. Wicked talent in the persons of Daniel and Georgia. They're quick and they're clever. It's Lewis and Sky.
And they're all here to amaze and amuse you.
On today's show, will anyone be able to beat George's Betcha by balancing a tin can on its edge? Can you really believe your eyes as Steve makes a table rise in mid-air? The Sky used to climb the big top and defy gravity. Is Nazim really using his magical mental powers to put out this candle? What do you think? And in today's Wicked Wind-Up, why are these people trying to hit something that isn't there? This one is really funny. Make sure you keep watching.
That is today's Tricky TV show, and this is the Tricky Team.
Time to enter the secret circle with a cool trick from Lewis.
All this trick needs is a coin and a napkin.
So Lewis places the coin in the middle of the napkin and folds the napkin over. Now watch what happens when Lewis picks up the napkin.
The coin has completely disappeared.
And it's not in the napkin. Great, isn't it? Let's see it again. It's a great trick, but how does it work with an audience? We went to find some holiday makers to try it out for real.
Sometimes if you shake it hard enough, it disappears.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes it does appear behind other people's ears.
Wow. Hey, that was brilliant.
And then pull it. But the bad thing about this coin is that it's not shake resistant, so it sometimes disappears. But the good thing is it does appear behind some people's ears.
And if you want to amaze people, then stay right there, because in a bit, we'll show you how it's done.
A busy market. The perfect place to set a challenge.
Georgia's got a lovely trick to challenge the public. Georgia knows the secret behind the trick, but will anyone else? Keep watching and she'll show you the answer. So that if anyone ever says, I bet you can't, you can say, I bet you I can.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, here I have an ordinary can of cola. The challenge is to balance it on its rim like that. It doesn't matter if you use an empty can or a full can. I bet you can't. Is there anybody who'd like to have a go?
This lady is looking confident and she's going for 2 cans. Oh, unlucky. She's using the same method, but no joy.
I can't do it.
Go on, son. Show them how it's done. They're trying their hardest, but the cans just won't balance.
Is he gonna do it?
But there is a way.
Oh, you can balance it on one and you can balance it on its own.
They're trying every way they can think of.
Another way.
Look at the concentration. This guy's thinking, 2 can play at that game. 2 can. Get it? Please yourself. It's actually possible to balance a single can on its rim at an angle. Let's reveal the secret, Georgia.
Well done. And it falls over. You can't actually balance a full can or an empty one. But if you tip the full can out about half of it, then it should balance perfectly.
So half a can of cola will balance on its rim and you can even spin it around. There are some other sneaky ways, of course. If you have a teddy nearby, you can always lean the can against it.
Well done.
This guy's got the genius idea of using the ring pull. But if you don't want to cheat, this is the better way.
It balances.
Now you know the secret, so if anyone says, I bet you can't, you can. Daniel's dead excited. Today is when his comic is delivered, and this could be it. Oh no, it's just a boring old newspaper. Daniel's so cross. He's tearing it up. It's torn up into tiny little pieces. Perhaps a little magic is needed here. From the shreds of the newspaper to the latest edition of his favourite comic. That's better. Now, as they say in all the best shows, don't try this at home. Sky is going to attempt to defy gravity at the circus.
Well, here goes nothing. And there goes my nose.
Sky begins to scale the pole very carefully. Be careful, Sky, you really don't want to let go of that pole. And now let's try something even more ambitious. That truly is impossible, Sky. An amazing act of strength and balance. And if you want to know how Sky managed to climb like a superhero, we'll let you know in a couple of minutes. Also to come...
OK, now try and hit it.
How did we get unsuspecting members of the public thrashing around like this in the middle of a shopping centre? Can you see what Nazim is pouring onto this candle? And have you ever seen something your brain just can't believe? Steve's floating table will do just that. We're at a shopping centre and Georgia and Nazim are setting up a Mexican-themed event. The centrepiece to this extravaganza is this piñata. You know the type of thing, filled with toys and gifts, and then you have to hit it with a stick blindfolded. Except our guests are going to get a South American surprise. You see, as soon as they can't see our piñata, it's going to disappear, leaving them waving their stick at nothing.
You want to put that on? Stick that on.
Just spin around.
Okay, right.
So here is our first victim ready to be blindfolded for his piñata party. We can enjoy the whole thing watching on hidden cameras, while Nazim and Georgia run and hide.
Okay, here's the stick and just spin round before it.
We're going to spin just 2 times.
See how long he will take to notice. You can't see. Don't worry, there's nothing to see.
OK, now try and hit it.
Come on, it can't be this hard. This guy is going for it. He wants to smash the paper donkey and win the prizes. No one tell him he hasn't got a chance. Where's the donkey gone? Where is it? And yes, he's still going strong. Hey, come on, madam, put your back into it. You wouldn't be able to smash the piñata even if it was there. You having a siesta? Come on, guys, you must realise something's up by now. Let's see how our mate's doing. Yes, they've worked it out. But everyone's gone. Yes, we certainly did cheat. But our friend hasn't worked it out yet. There you go.
Okay, but we've got a bit of a confession to make. You want to come over? We've been watching you. Yeah. Okay. You're on Tricky TV. You've been taking part in a wicked wind-up.
Hello, Stephen Mulhern here. Don't worry, you haven't gone mad. Whilst you were beating that stick around in thin air, we were filming the whole thing on our hidden cameras. And you are now on Tricky TV.
There's one camera there and one camera there.
Okay, well, thanks to you for taking part. Okay, you've been great.
Let's see our favourite one last time. Excelente, as they say in Mexico. Earlier, you saw Sky at the circus trying to defy gravity. So it looks amazing. And are you ready for the secret? Well, from here it looks great, but watch. From this angle, it's not quite such an amazing feat. You see, all we did was put our pole on the ground and then we turned the camera on its side. So Sky just pretended to climb upwards, but really, she was just climbing along the ground. Nice one, Spider Sky. It's the same way they make it look like people are climbing buildings in the movies. It's a great effect.
This is the Tricky TV HQ, where ordinary things happen in a weird way.
Nazim is in the trick development lab, pouring something invisible onto a candle. Spooky. Candle in a tub. Now, the usual way to put out a candle is to blow it out. But Nazim is going to show you the magical way.
I'm going to sprinkle this special powder around the candle.
The powder's not touching the candle. Nothing's happening yet. To prove there'll be no cheating, you should move right away, Nazim. All we do now is wait. Perhaps Nazim will use his mental powers to put out the flame. How weird is that? The secret of this trick is the vinegar we put at the bottom of the tub. You couldn't see it at first, and the powder we added was just baking soda that reacts with vinegar to produce carbon dioxide. The gas fills up the tub and pushes out the air. Without air, the candle can't stay alight. If you make carbon dioxide gas in a jug like this, you can actually pour it out like water because it's heavier than air.
You can't see it, but it's actually pouring out of the jug and onto the flame.
Amazing, Nazim. Carbon dioxide. You can't see it, but you can see what it does. The amazing Tricky Candle magic trick. Earlier on, you saw us magically making a coin vanish in a napkin, and it drove people potty.
OK then, I'm going to try and make this coin disappear. All I've got to do is like that. OK, now, the bad thing about this coin is that it's not shake resistant, and it disappears, right?
Wow.
Sometimes it does come from behind people's ears.
So here's the secret. Place a coin in the centre of a napkin and fold one corner over so that it nearly reaches the other side, like this. Now fold the other two corners over like this. And if you pick up the napkin by the corners and give them a tug, the napkin forms a secret crease in which the coin sits. It looks like the coin has vanished, but it still sits in the fold of the napkin. So tilt the napkin like this and the coin will slide down the fold and into your hand. Now you can show the napkin empty by giving it a shake. But you still have the coin hidden in your hand.
Now, if I use a see-through napkin, you can see exactly where the coin goes. Just rolls down into your hand, just there. Now, you don't just have to use a coin. Oh, no, no, no. You can use a marble, a giraffe, or even a games chip. Now, here is a really good, tricky tip. With the coin in your hand, which obviously nobody sees, you gather up the corners of the napkin, okay? Now, there are all four of them, like this. And now you're going to say to your friends that you're going to make the coin reappear. They don't know it's up here. And whenever you're ready, you just drop it. And it appears from nowhere. It's a great trick. And do you know what? You should give it a go, because you are a proud member of the Secret Circle. Here at Tricky TV headquarters, we love seeing the videos of you doing tricks at home. Let's take a look at one of them now.
Here's Elizabeth with a trick involving her little mouse Herman and a magic tin cup.
I have an empty shot glass here in which I want Herman to enter into. So place it like that. This is quite exciting, isn't it? And we'll put Herman on top and we're going to see if he can penetrate. Just like that. Herman disappears and goes through to the other side, just like a good mouse can. So I'm going to make it harder this time. We're going to see if we can get into the shot glass now. It's pretty hard. Put him in. Are you ready? And we go 3, 2, 1, snap! Herman, he does it! He goes into the cup like that. And do you want to know why he always goes into that cup? And because of it... Oh. Sorry, do you want to know why he goes in that cup? Because of the cheese, ladies and gentlemen! Who doesn't love a good bit of cheese? Actually, Herman doesn't. He hates cheese, unless it's grated.
Nice one, Elizabeth, and her magic mouse Herman. Steve is about to attempt the truly impossible, aren't you, Steve?
Yes, I'm going to try and defy gravity using a small oak table.
Well, levitation needs an expert, and there's no one better than Steve. Steve holds the tablecloth. Now watch what happens. It certainly seems to be working. You can see all around the table and even under it as it floats.
How would you mind helping me out?
Time to bring in a volunteer, and she will be amazed too.
Would you volunteer just there?
The table is floating and you can clearly see there is nothing holding it up.
Will you have a look underneath the table for me, please?
No wires and really no explanation.
And you can have that from me.
Thank you.
Oh, you old romantic, Steve. A levitation that is truly tricky. Secret Circle time, where we show you the secret behind a great trick so you can do it too. Here's Steve with some money.
a tricky banknote.
They say money makes money.
Money makes money.
Yeah, I just said that.
I know, so did I, but it really is true. Money does make money.
Great trick, Steve. Let's see that again. From nowhere, Steve makes a coin appear. Brilliant. It's a great trick, but how does it work with an audience? We went to find some holidaymakers to try it out for real.
And just like that, a coin completely appears. There you go. Oh, please, thank you. Appear. There you go. Oh, thank you.
Can you come and do that to me?
Give a click on a coin, will completely appear.
And if you want money to make money for you too, then it won't be long before we tell you the secret.
Cheers.
We've come down the market to set a challenge.
It's another great betcha, and this time it's Daniel who can't wait to try it out. When he shows you the secret, you'll be able to beat the challenge and win. So if anyone says, I bet you can't, you can say, I bet you I can.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here I have a pen and a piece of paper. The challenge is this. Can you draw a circle with a cross like this without taking the pen off the paper? I bet you can't. Draw a circle and a cross. You can't take the pen off the paper.
No, the cross has to be separate from the circle. What have I just said?
Unfortunately, it has to look like that. Now here's the cross. The cross has to be in the middle.
What?
Myself.
If you do it like that and then take the paper away.
Nope, you have to keep the paper.
This really does seem impossible.
Drawing a circle with a cross in the middle. And not taking the pen off the paper.
Oh, clever idea, but a cheat. Come on, Daniel, tell them how it's done.
To draw a cross in the middle of a circle without taking your pen off the paper, first, you need to fold the paper about a quarter of the way along.
You never told them they could fold the paper.
They never asked. Then, you draw the cross on one side of the paper, then go back onto the other fold. Then, you draw half of the circle, take the fold off, and draw the rest of the circle. And I didn't take my pen off the paper.
Very clever, Daniel. So if anyone ever says, I bet you can't, you can.
The paper, and there you have a circle with a cross.
Very good.
When you're carrying something big and heavy, you have to be careful you don't trip up. And that's what'll happen if your shoelaces are undone. There's nowhere to put this parcel down. So how's Georgia going to tie up that shoelace? No problem if you can do magic. Just give them a little shake. And you're okay to carry on. Here's Sky in a toy shop, the perfect place for a clever trick. The This heap of building blocks might give you an idea of what's about to happen. She's given this a lot of thought, but I think she's had an idea. It's gonna be good. Watch those blocks as Sky covers them with a tricky card. Prepare for a big surprise. The blocks are now in a neat stack. Very nice. I suppose you're wondering how she did it. Well, later on we'll show you how Sky managed to do the impossible with those building blocks. Also to come in today's Wicked Wind-Up, how will the public react when a priceless vase gets smashed? And they get the blame.
That lady with the red shirt knocked over your vase!
If you thought spoon bending was a myth, can Nazim change your mind? And how can KC be there one moment and here the next before our very eyes? We're at the country show for a wicked wind-up. We set up an exhibition of all things antique and expensive, people think. In actual fact, everything's fake, especially the vase in the middle of the room. It's actually made of wax, so it'll break in a dramatic style. But the tricky team will blame everyone else in the room. So, in come our victims unaware of our hidden cameras. And here comes the tricky team, running around to give them a smashing shock. Yep, now they're going to give our victims the blame.
That woman knocked your vase over, mate! That lady with the red shirt knocked over your vase!
He's not impressed.
Mate. Knocked over your vase? Let's go.
Yes, I can.
See, you shouldn't mess about around valuable antiques.
I broke your vase!
Forget me!
Yeah, I'll get you.
Forget me!
Mate, I broke your vase!
Hey, broke it!
You broke the vase?
I think he's in shock.
Yeah, he broke it. We're only joking, it's a joke, guys. If you like to look at the screen, it will explain all.
Hello, Stephen Mulhern here. Don't worry about the vase, it was completely fake. You've just been caught out on one of our wicked wind-ups, and you're now on Tricky TV. We filmed your face with our hidden cameras when the vase smashed. It was very funny.
All in all, it was a smashing good day. A while ago, you saw Sky do a really neat trick. When she made a tray of building blocks into a neat stack in just a few seconds. So, is it magic? Well, not quite. Just one sneaky thing. We filmed the whole trick in reverse. Let's show you what really happened. Sky gives us the thumbs up as if she's just done a great trick. In fact, she hasn't done anything yet. She places the screen in front of the neat building blocks and at the same time she knocks them over. She wiggles her fingers as if she's doing some magic, removes the screen to show a pile of blocks, and then gets up and walks backwards to the door. But in reverse, it looks amazing. Nice backwards work there, Sky. Running a film backwards is always a laugh, but that's just plain weird.
Here's that's tricky.
Here's Connor.
Hello, OK. So, got normal pack of cards, yeah? Mm-hmm. Cool. So, I'm going to ask you to tell me when to stop.
Stop.
There. OK, have a look at that card. Show it to everyone. Then let me see it.
It's the 2 of hearts.
Okay. Place it back into the pack.
Yeah.
Now watch this. OK, we'll take it.
Now, Connor picks up some glitter and sprinkles it on his arm.
And one card has appeared.
It is the 2 of hearts.
Is that your card?
Yes, it is.
Here at the Tricky TV headquarters, we're always on the lookout for the strange things in life. Wonderful things and things that are just weird.
Bending spoons is a classic magic trick and is usually a cheat. Nazim is in the trick development lab with the real thing.
I'm holding it at one end and I'm going to gently lower it into the glass.
Look at that, it's amazing. You saw the spoon bend in front of your very eyes. It wasn't a normal teaspoon. This part is made from something called memory metal. When the spoon was made, it was actually made bent like this.
When it's cold, you can straighten it out and it stays straight.
But when the spoon is warm, it always goes back to its original shape. So if you dip it into some warm water, it bends. What a memory. Metal that remembers. The amazing tricky spoon bending trick. Earlier in the show, you saw Steve make money from money, a great little trick that amazed the crowds.
The coin will completely appear. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, to discover the secret, we need to go behind Steve. Steve is holding the note, but now you can see he has a coin being held by his right thumb. So, how does Steve show both hands empty? Well, watch. Steve first shows his left hand empty and then curls the note, and as he does, he puts the coin under his left thumb. And then he shows his right hand empty. He does this a few times to convince everyone he has nothing in his hands and that there can be nothing behind the note. Then he simply wraps the note around the coin like this. All that remains to do is to tip out the coin into his hand and bingo.
Money really does make money.
Indeed it does, Steve. And here is a tricky tip. When you're showing your hands empty by moving the coin from side to side, make sure you do this nice and slow, because otherwise it does look suspicious. And of course, you don't have to use money. You could always just use a piece of paper. Works just as well. So grab yourself a coin and impress your friends, because you are part of the secret circle.
Here at Tricky TV headquarters, we love seeing the videos of you doing tricks at home. Let's take a look at one of them now. Here's Matthew from Sleaford with his family and a very clever card trick. He asks each of them to pick a card and show them to the camera. The Jack of Diamonds, there's the Jack of Spades, and the 3 of Clubs.
OK. Thank you. Can I have your card, please? Thank you. And your card. And your card. OK, so I've got your cards in the deck at random places. Now what I'll do is I'll cut them into the deck. I'll shuffle them again. And then, once again, I'll cut them. First of all, your card there. Is that your card? Is it your card?
Yes. Yep, that's right. The Jack of Diamonds.
Over here is your card. Out of my pocket, and then bam, the deck disappears. Bar 1 card.
Yes, nice one, Matthew. It is the Jack of Spades, and there is the 3 of Clubs.
Whoa! Woo!
Casey is trying to work out how she can be in 2 places at the same time.
Yes, and I'm also going to try and do the fastest trick possible.
Well, it sounds great, so off we go. So Casey's going over to the picnic table. Now watch what she does next. Ready, Casey? Wow, that was quick. She's gone, but the big question is, can she get from there to here? Something's happening for sure.
I'm back.
You did it. Nice one, Casey. It's a great trick, worth seeing again. Casey covers the solid metal table with a large cloth. She then walks away to another table 50 metres away. She lifts the cloth and completely disappears. You can see under the table, so where's she gone? Then, quite spookily, a solid shape appears above a solid metal table and starts to materialise in front of our eyes.
I'm back.
And she makes it look so easy.
Nice work, team. Another great show. And next time on Tricky TV...
What is this magical liquid that makes things sink? Lewis has another impossible betcha, but can they really do it without cheating? Now Steve's lost his bowling ball, how can he magic up another from nowhere? How can Nazim solve this knotty problem which amazes everyone? Keep your eye on the bottle. How do you think Sky does this? And in our wicked wind-up, will our unsuspecting victims ever spot what we're doing to them?
I'll tell you what, looks like it's going to be another great show. But now, let's take a look at some of our absolute favourite bits from today's show.
That woman knocked your vase over, mate!
These things are great. They break so easily.
Ah! That's a real one! Just kidding. Now that's tricky.